I'm so sticky.
I know.
I'm like...
Sticky too. There's a song. Nobody's gonna love you better. I must stick with you forever. It is a song.
Okay. Hello and welcome to this new episode of Off to the 7,000 Island. I'm Erik.
I'm Melissa.
And we are living here in the Philippines. And if you're new to this channel, let me just quickly explain what we mean when we say prayer update. So every now and then we make a prayer update, and that means we want to share some stuff with you which is, to importance in our lives, what's going on, like a little update, and we ask you to pray for it. If you're not in any way religious or don't believe in prayer and all this kind of stuff, you can still watch it and know what's going on in our lives. So this is like the idea behind it. So don't be discouraged. Prayer update. We are Christians and it's important for us. Just it's an update and we call it prayer update because we also want people to pray for us.
Yes.
But of course you don't have to. And if you don't believe it, that's fine. With this out of the way, we actually have also a newsletter we just wanted to mention, and you can find that on our website. We have like a personal website which you can just check out down below in the description as well. But yeah, let's get to our points. We have a few points, and the first point is the work here. And many people were actually asking us, or did we had a slow start, or how was things? Like basically we went from 0 to 100, like being employees and student at home in Germany, and now here self-employed. And that brings, as people who made themselves being self-employed, started that, they know it's a lot of work, especially for you, because I'm still on the tourist visa. So that brings quite a lot of things with it, and now it's main season. Yeah,
Summer?
Summer. It's always summer here, but now it's extraordinarily hot. Not just hot, now it's really hot. Like
It's the real summer.
the real summer. Like I'm feeling way too hot.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, so that brings a lot of work. The hotel is luckily is everything starting again. So
Yeah.
that's good. Tourists are coming. You might have seen or subscribed because of those videos we made about traveling here now with Corona and everything. So, but that's good. Number 2, we have especially I think that for me, it's like I'm right now in this low point of when you have, like, you go to another, I don't know if it's for other people the same, I presume, but like in the beginning you're really excited, everything is new and stuff, and then after 3-4 months it starts off going a bit downhill. You don't feel motivated, everything around you annoys you, you can't really shake it off. It's almost, I'm not sure, I never looked into culture shock as a psychological effect, but it's a bit like, a burnout, or a form of depression which you have. You're just not motivated. Yeah, but yeah, and the good thing is when you at least knowing that this is a phase. I had that in England, and actually when I moved back to Germany as well from England. So yeah.
Did I have that?
You had that. Yeah, especially in Germany. I don't know. How did you feel in England?
In England, it's not. I don't think it's much, because that was my first time out of Asia. So like, just really everything's new, and I was so excited. And I had like friends who, my age. So
yeah, that's a bit
that's
tricky
different
here.
Yeah, and I speak the language, so that was different from when I was in Germany.
Yeah, it's like let's see, hopefully we can build some some connections with people. Yeah. Okay, now number 3, like we are also affected from the cost rising of fuel and therefore everything getting more expensive, which is of course here very challenging from a business perspective because many things were already fairly expensive. I mean, it's not like that in poorer countries most of the things are just suddenly cheaper. Lots of things cost almost the same. Maybe there's less taxes on it, but a lot of things cost actually almost the same. And fuel, of course, we need to go shopping and all this kind of things. So and island hopping and all this, and you can't really put up the price more because people don't earn more, and then they're just not gonna do it. It's a tricky situation in the business, and also like for us. Privately, of course, energy prices are fairly high. I at least need to have an air conditioner. Like I don't.
He said like no, we're not gonna have air conditioner. No. That's what he said, and I said okay, we'll see.
Yeah, but with 38 degrees Celsius, I mean,
Just say it. You're going back to your word.
Yes. I still don't like it, having air conditioners, but without it, it's a big struggle to actually manage to do something. And that brings us actually to our next point, which is also like more something for me. I still need to finish my master thesis, and it's going so slow. And I try to do more at night because it's cooler and more quiet and everything, but of course that's very draining as well. So that's I don't know, that's a big struggle, but at least at night the electricity usually doesn't go off at all, and it's just cooler. and somewhat easier to focus and concentrate. So but it's a bit of a challenge. You can definitely pray for motivation and strength to just pull that through and hand it in so that it's done, and then I can focus more here and supporting you as well. We have already the documents for my proper visa. We need to do that as well. Then because things are opening, so number 5, things are opening again, and that's really good, but it brings also like we need to plan financial plans for here, for us, and here for the hotel, and where to invest, or should we invest, what to do best. Is the pandemic coming back? Do we need to close everything down again? Do we need to save money? All this kind of stuff. So that's of course for everyone a challenge, and if you want to pray that we have wisdom there, do that sensible, because we're trying to build our lives here now. Well, we always can go back, of course, to Germany, where there is a social sort of net which catches you, but like here, like if you lose your business, you don't have money, basically. That's there. And second to last is our house where we live. Is the family house of where you've been growing up.
Yes.
And well, actually one of the last typhoons who hit here damaged it quite a bit. It's already 2 years ago, but there was no one living in it, and we actually need to do quite a lot. And there's also we need wisdom, but like I'm discovering all the time around the house when I do something like, oh, we need to fix this on as well, and we need to do this, and we need to do this. And at least our boxes hopefully come, which we send, so then we have a bit more in our house. I mean, at least a lot of books without bookshelves, but we're working on that. But and then last but not least is we still, because most of the times it's the weekends are the most busiest time, and we're not really settled here in the business. So we haven't found really a church yet, and that's for us really important because it gives you a spiritual home. You know, like as Christians, you know, the church is your wider family. It's not just blood related. It's, you know, it's and that would be a good thing. We were hoping that the Gideons, the ones who put those hotel Bibles where we are part of out, have a group here, but sadly they don't. So that's usually businessmen, you know, Christian businessmen, and it's quite nice to connect with them. But that's not an option. But yeah, if you can pray for that, we will keep you definitely posted. We will do this every now and then. Every few months we do one of those prayer updates, and now we thought, well, it's Easter anyway, so we do it around Easter. And if you want to know it a bit more in detail and maybe a bit more personal than we feel putting it here on YouTube, then you can also subscribe to our newsletter. The link is down below in the description. And well, we hope you had a nice Easter and maybe still some holiday left wherever you are, and we see you in the next one.